Good morning, everyone, or good evening, good afternoon, good whatever, wherever you are, guys. This is Mary. We are here at Crypto Miners again with another very exciting AMA. Let's hope so, anyway. Galaxis, build your own unstoppable community, is here with us today. So I want to say very welcome to Mr. Andras from Galaxis. Are you with us, sir?
Hey, hi there, Mary. This is actually Seth. I'm the Galaxis CMO, and we also have Levente, our Chief Technical Officer, here to speak. Unfortunately, Andras is down with a yucky cold today that's preventing him from joining.
All right. Well,
I'm so
Seth,
sorry.
you are also more than welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I love the warm welcome, Mary. It's great to be here.
Great. So we are going to dig in right away, I think, in the AMA and listen to Seth about what is Galaxy all about. But did we have someone else you said also that want to come up here?
Yes, I've asked our CTO Levente
Oh,
to
yeah, I
request to
see. Yeah,
speak.
no, yeah. Okay. So
Thank
there.
you.
You are also very welcome up here. Let's see if it connects. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. What's your name?
I'm Levente. Nice to meet you all.
Lavente. Okay, very nice. So, all right. So let's start with a brief introduction of you two then. Let's start with Seth. So you are the CMO, you said. What is the CMO? No, not what is the CMO. What is the CMO
Yeah,
doing
that's
with,
okay.
with Galaxis?
Thank you so much, Mary. I'm more of a generalist on the CMO side. I wear many hats here in the company, as does Levente, everywhere from marketing to business development support. We do it all. It's a really tight knit group of community that love the space, and we love building together. Just a great organization. We're about 30 plus people right now, and I think we have a combined team experience of over 50 years in blockchain.
Wow.
I don't want to get too far down the rabbit hole on any of this, so please feel free to stop me or jump in at any time. Basically, Galaxis has been in the space for a long time in many ways, shapes, and forms. Our founders have been in Web3 since around 2013, before Ethereum and NFTs existed. They were part of the teams that deployed the first Bitcoin ATMs in Asia, and as I mentioned, we've got quite a few members with a lot of experience, especially on the development side, which is where Levente comes in. We've successfully completed more custom development than we have time to talk about today, but we're happy to chat about any of the highlights that you want to. Currently, we're working on bringing Web3 tech to the level of mass adoption through building an easily usable, accessible, no code blockchain solution platform. That's a quick intro on where we've been and what we're doing now. Do you want me to get into a little bit more about what we're doing with providing scalable Web3 infrastructure, or do you have any other questions?
Well, that was great. I mean, a brief introduction of what is Galaxis now. That was a little bit about the history, what has happened, but what is the core thing that Galaxis is doing, or why is there Galaxis, the
All
company?
right, yeah, this is why we're here, right? So
Yeah.
we provide this scalable Web3 infrastructure for building and maintaining dynamic communities, and basically using a simple and intuitive web interface, anyone can easily create and deploy these really powerful NFT collections. The dynamic nature is incredible, as Levente can attest to. The platform's design, it is in beta. I just want everyone to know that. So we're working really hard to bring it public. But the design also features numerous high quality modules with benefits that are specifically designed to help grow and engage communities. We can chat a little bit more about the specific modules, and Levente can go in depth on the tech. But um, right now, we've spent a lot of time working with some incredible partners in this space to help build out the infrastructure. And I have to mention Chainlink because we're a member of their build program, and they've been instrumental in allowing us to provide this dynamic technology with NFTs. We've released dozens of products and services using this technology. In fact, and we can talk more about this if you want, but we've launched the first dynamic NFTs on the blockchain. We've done the first forgeable NFTs on the blockchain, first Chainlink VRF and Oracle NFT integrations, cross-chain layer and fungible token and NFT drops, all kinds of incredible stuff. And we're in the process of bringing all of these milestones or achievements or highlights that we've had in the last 2 years to everybody, and that's what we're doing with the platform right now.
So you have basically been building now for a long time, and now you're coming out with all the products. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Most up until now, it's been mostly custom development. Although Levente can give you specifics on where we stand on the custom side versus the platform side. Yes, it's been 2 wonderful years of some incredible collaborations and partnerships and just some amazing experiences. And don't let Levente fool you. He hobnobs with all the celebrities in the world elite. He's a great guy, and they love working with him.
So you have celebrities on board as marketers, or what do you mean?
Well, we've provided custom development for a number of celebrities and professional athletes, musicians, actors, that kind of thing. That's more of what I mean.
So they are the customers of Galaxis.
Up until now, yes, we've had some incredible customers from the NBA Rookie of the Year a couple years back, LaMelo Ball, to heavyweight boxing champ Mike Tyson, Val Kilmer, the actor, Steve Aoki did a collection with us. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff.
So what are they doing then? What kind of help do you provide to them?
Well, in the past, it was custom development for helping them to launch their dynamic NFT collections, which they could in turn engage and return value to their communities. But as I mentioned, now we're in the process of providing this infrastructure for anyone to use. So let's say, Mary, you wanted to use our technology to grow the crypto miner community. You could produce an NFT collection, which is kind of like a membership card, and then you could add dynamic utilities to that, all kinds of different things, from digital redeemables, physical redeemables. You can even autograph. You can have unlockable content, forgeable content, all kinds of incredible features that only very wealthy people in the past were able to use. We're providing this for everyone now.
So it's like a smorgasbord, you can say.
Yeah,
of things you can choose from to add to your collection then.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it, and specifically things that will help you connect with your community. So if you're a creator and you wanna help realize that relationship and that value between the creator and your community, you get the tools to do that. And it's really an eye-opening experience when you see how these things can be applied. Like with the Steve Aoki Dominion X, what he did was this, it was the first short film on the blockchain. Really, really cool. And you had to collect specific NFTs, and then you could take those NFTs and forge them together to unlock another scene in the saga. It was really, really a neat use in that case.
Cool. All right. So how long did you say you have been around as Galaxis in different forms? Before Bitcoin?
Yeah. Well, so our founder, Andras, who we had hoped would be here today, has been in the space since 2013. He helped deploy the first Bitcoin ATMs in Asia. After that, I think they forked Ripple, and when Ethereum came out, they realized that this is a much better technology for smart contracts and building, and so they made the shift to Ethereum. Right now, Galaxis as a company is blockchain agnostic, and Levente can give you more on that. But essentially, we use Ethereum mainnet and Polygon Matic as the a more gas efficient solution, but we go where the technology goes.
All right. That's interesting. Oh, okay, Levente, did you want to add something to that?
No, I'm okay with whatever Seth says.
Okay.
It was just nice remembering all those projects, and yeah, let me present myself in short too. So I'm with Galaxis since July 2021, and started as a product manager, and yeah, I was very close on delivering all those custom solutions, and yeah, I loved every single one of them. That's when I realized how fast this space is growing and how many awesome things can be done. And yeah, we try to push everything to the limit. And yeah, with the forges, we had multiple experiences. The last one was with Pluto Alliance V2 in last December, where we also have been using our own NFT bridge. So the users are able to forge their NFTs on Polygon for cost efficiency. After Forge claim their price based on what the Forge they did. And after everything finished, they just moved back their NFTs back to Ethereum mainnet. What the best part was is that using all these experiences from all the custom projects that we made, the UX became so simple at the end that I had zero request to help them out what needs to be done, and that was, I think, the best moment.
Very
Everything
good.
just
Okay.
worked.
So when about your platform, if I want to launch a new collection of NFTs, I can take use of your help and your platform, right? But what if I have an old one and want to, can I benefit somehow from your platform with old collections as well?
Right now, what we have live deployed is working only with current collections, actual collections. Whenever you would like to use it with an old collection, is doable if we can change your base metadata URL. So if you have a token contract where we can change the base metadata URL, then yes, we can build up your dynamic metadata server and route your NFTs to be served all the metadata and images from there. And from there on, everything can be hooked up. So you can then add utility traits, you can add the sticker books that is coming in July, and yeah, deploy your marketplace, whatever there is in the platform.
Okay. Do you also have your own token?
Yes, with back in 2021, before Galaxis was Galaxis, we were Ether cars back then. We released our own token, Dust, that was specifically intended at the beginning for the Ether card holders community, and served as a token to buy NFTs from our wallets. Those holders at the beginning were able to purchase 27 CryptoPunks from our wallets, but there were Ether cards, Alpha and Founder versions. There were Mike Tyson NFTs for sale, genetic cats, almost everything that we developed as custom NFT projects.
Okay, good. All right. So you said before that it was only for the rich people or the famous people first. How come it was like that, and what was the cost back then, and how did you change that so, as you said, normal people can afford it?
I,
That's a
I'm
great
pretty
question.
sure
Go ahead, Levy.
we had the luck to work with rich and famous persons, but basically Andrash's vision from the very beginning was totally different. Um, creating a community or having already a fan base and being able to sell NFTs to them in 2021 was almost easy. And that's was the moment when the hype was huge around NFTs. And if somebody heard that, yeah, Mike Tyson released an NFT, everybody wanted to have one. And yeah, even there were even rewards for some of those NFTs. And the main reward was that somebody was able to go and meet Mike Tyson for a day on his ranch and even try a training in the ring, if I remember correctly. But that doesn't limit anyone to be only there, because we had also the hedge fund who were nor a famous person nor actors. They were um a small team of animators who wanted to raise money to create an animation movie that helps people understand and accept autism. And that was an incredibly good project that we loved and uh, that we did for them. Or there was Bitwix. Bitwix is a game that is like those old book-based RPG games where you have to make decisions, and in what direction you make, the story changes. But this is the story of yourself and to get to know yourself better. And through 11 chapters, you are playing this game and getting to know yourself in different situations, which is awesome. And what they did is they made everything token gated, so you got your own dynamic NFT with it. You could access the game only if you were owning an NFT, and that NFT were changing over time based on what decisions you made in the game. And that was again an incredible game, and we are still working with them now with different patches. NFTs are not that hypey anymore, to say that, but the game is still on, and it's an incredibly good game. So not only famous ones, and these were special use cases and interesting use cases that made not only Onrush but finally the whole team understand the long-term vision that we should not build around hype, we should build around utility, and we should build around the technology and how this can be used and on a daily basis. Please complete set if I missed something.
No,
Good.
that's great, Levy. Very well said. Basically, we're building for the post profile picture NFT hype. We're in it for the long haul. We've been here a long time, and we're on for the ride. It's going to be fun.
So did you mention the cost, or did I miss it? How much? What is the fees to take your help or to use your platform?
Do you want to talk
uh,
about that?
yeah, I can say it's okay. So basically, right now to use our platform, we are in closed beta, and if you want to join the beta program, then you just have to go to Galaxis.xyz and complete the contact form and request your launch key. It will help you a lot if you send 2-3 sentences on why or what do you want to create using the platform. Right now, all you need is a launch key, and once you have the launch key, you can access and create your community, and everything is your cost to deploy on Ethereum mainnet or on Polygon. In the future, we are still discussing the pricing, how it will be, and once it's public, we will let everyone know. I'm pretty sure, right? Set. And as for custom developments, that depended on the project. From zero to high fixed fees and from zero to high percentages, there was everything.
Okay. All right. So you have launched already. What is coming next? What is in the pipeline now? what's happening right now and what's coming next?
Oh, that's a great question. Levy, you want to get into specifics on what's coming out next with the platform and what we have to look forward to?
Yeah, actually, we had a great planning right today, so I cannot have more fresh information than this. Um, Next week, we are coming out with major updates on the platform regarding administrator and owner accesses to the utilities. I also have seen that there was a question on how are we protecting all the data, for example, in case of a physical redeem. And yeah, right now, only the community owner could and was able to access all this data. And we are coming out with a new feature where you can give admin rights to certain wallet addresses that can access the data. Basically, that's your login. Another thing that is coming out is the digital redeemable utility trades, a utility trade that can be dropped on NFTs and will give you the uh, the advantage to claim another NFT with it from another collection, or to claim a specific NFT with it. That's a digital redeemable. After that, in about 2 weeks, we are coming out with our own marketplace, and all these marketplaces can be deployed to communities. This is one of the most important parts in building up our community, as in long term we want every community to be self-sustainable. And of course, you cannot sustain yourself only from a sale. You want all the royalties and all the costs that you want for yourself, which is that's why you will need probably your own marketplace. And also a few additional features are planned, but that's for the long term. In July, we are coming out with the sticker books that will allow communities to deploy their own collectible game. Community owners and admins will be able to define specific collections of what NFTs you can collect from that collection with what visual traits, attributes, and to basically place them in your sticker book as we were doing in our childhood. And once you have everything, you will be able to submit it for a specific price. These prices again can be set up by the community owners. That can be native tokens, ERC20 tokens, or NFTs for now. This is what's coming in July.
Nice. Great. All right. And if you look even further, then what is the next step to take for Galaxis? Are you heading some special way, or are you just moving forward like you do, or do you have other plans as well to, yeah, grow?
I I am waiting the moment, and that's planned around September. We want to see everything working properly and then go live with the
Okay.
platform and see how people react to it. And
Yeah, that makes
finally
sense.
get even more feedback. Because
Mm.
right now, I, I can tell that, okay, we reduced 2 months of development time to 40 minutes. Because I released Tokaido Cats in for the 40 minutes personally. But I know the platform and I know every single click where I have to do. But
Yeah.
that doesn't work with everyone else. So we are really curious. That's why we also have the beta testing program. We
So
want
how
people
you,
to use it and test it and
yeah,
come out
that's
with
good.
communities.
So how are you planning to help people, to educate them, and also to gather people to get the knowledge and know about this platform and what they can do? So
Oh,
a
I'd
little
love
bit
to
of a
take this one.
marketing and education question
Yeah, I'd
combined.
love to take this one, Mary, if I can. We have some amazing and robust features planned. We have an amazing team member that's been in the space for a long time that's developing kind of like an Eli 5 wizard to walk people through. And then we're basing and integrating all of our content around these infographic slides that anyone will be able to understand and easily use. And then we're gonna totally gamify it across all the top quest aggregators. So very soon you'll see Zealy quests, which were formerly Crew 3, coming out with Galaxis and some of our partners as well. Then we plan to also use reputation management platforms like Metopia. We've got a collaboration going with them, and then Galaxy is a big one, and eventually Guild as well. And the idea is we network all this social media questing aggregation together around education and helping people to adopt the technology, because that's the most important thing. Is we are making this so easy to use that anyone can participate, and that's part of the long-term vision. If I could let Levente, I did want to mention one other really cool platform module that we haven't talked about yet, and this is going to be coming up. I think we'll probably see some promotion around this, and that would be the Battle Royale, which is essentially a card-based deck builder that's based on the NFT collections. So as Levente mentioned, we already have the sticker books, which are basically like collectible albums that you collect certain types of NFTs, and that unlocks prizes. So for the old school collectors, you know, I don't know if y'all are probably too young for this, but I remember when I was a kid, you get a pack of baseball cards, and if you collected them, you know, if you got the whole set, then that had a lot more value, right? And it's a similar thing, except these are completely customizable. So if you have a collection and let's say it has 15 characters and you collect 5 of them, it unlocks a bonus reward or something to that effect. So it'll be fully customizable by the community owner, and the membership can participate. That's where the marketplace comes in. So there'll be trading, just a lot of fun things. But the Battle Royale deck builder is a specific project that was developed to essentially gamify these collections. And I don't know if you're familiar with like a Magic the Gathering style card game, similar to that, where the features of your NFTs determine the cards that go in your deck and your deck itself. And then you would compete against other community members that have their own NFT collections, right? And in that process, it can be inter-community, cross-community. I mean, we can pull in people from all over the space in just about any application that you can think of. And on top of that, when Galaxis releases the Battle Royale platform module, I believe we're going to have a tournament or a succession of tournaments for the remaining CryptoPunks that are in the company vault.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, cool. Lots of things to look forward to now coming. So when is the launch, the real launch? You said in, did you say in October or November or no? Or the platform?
Sure, Levente, do we have a specific public date yet, or is it just around September?
Around September. We are aiming for around September. Final clarifications based on pricing, what will be free, what will be for something else, how everything will work out, how we will sustain the whole thing, and how communities will sustain their own community is still under the development and thinking process. But around September, we want to go public and live.
And can people also then refer each other to? Do they get anything for referrals?
Oh, that's a great question, Mary. Yeah, we have all kinds of fun incentives planned on the marketing and engagement side. We can't say specifically what they'll be, but the long-term vision of Andras, our founder, is to where everybody participates and earns according to their participation, right? So a lot of other projects or you know, even Gitcoin or whatever other development platform you look at, you know, they incentivize like bug bounties and development and testing and all these other features through you know, bounties essentially, right? So if you participate and you add whatever however you want to add, whether it be from on the marketing side, if you want to help promote the projects, or on the development side, if you help test. Levente, I don't know if we can talk much about the long-term plans to make this more open source. Is that something that you want to mention here, or is that something we should not talk about?
Well, you mean open sourcing the project and everything?
Yeah, it's part of the
yes,
long-term
in the
vision.
very long term, everything is planned in a way that every single component that can be open source will be open source. Before that, again, in the long term, we want every single community and community owner to be able to take his community on his own hands, to take and move it to his own servers. And that's why we built the whole architecture up in a way that he, close to a press of a button, you will be able to download everything that you have and then to deploy for yourself. We already have, for demoing purposes, a whole containerized environment that basically you unzip it and you run it and it's working. A community.
Okay. If I want to go
yes,
and
in the long term,
test,
yeah.
so if I want to go and test the platform now, where do I go? Is it on your web page, or can anyone test it in the beta version?
Sure. So there's a couple of methods. As Levente mentioned, you can go to galaxis.xyz and click the register button, a register for beta button, and fill out the form to contact us that way. And as he mentioned, if you provide a little bit more context of why you're interested, not just, I want to test it, but specifically what the reason is, we're trying to quantify or qualify the beta testers. Like and it doesn't necessarily matter the extent of the community, but more of the quality of the project and what that can do to help with testing the platform and troubleshooting and things like that. To your point about the platform, and I think this is something that we sometimes forget to talk about, is especially with incentivizing or promoting or through affiliations, the whole idea here, and you see this a lot in Twitter specifically, but it is this whole idea of people being deplatformed because they may not fit in with how the general consensus sees them. And we want to make sure that we're clear. We're technology providers. Like it's not our job to determine whose project is the most viable or will get the most support. We believe in giving everyone that self-sovereignty so that they can own their own community and assets, and the community members can own the assets and the perks that go with them, so that this sovereignty and privacy is by design. So nobody can come in and take it away from you. And the long-term vision that Levente mentioned, where with open sourcing and everything else, this is part of a long-term mass decentralization process where the founders and everyone in this company believes in returning the power, the monetization, the engagement tools, the gamification, all of these features, whether governance, royalties, whatever the thing is in the space, we want that to be in the hands of the people, not in a small centralized company that can decide, okay, we're going to cancel you, or no, we're going to exalt you, right? That is going to be 100% determined on the effort of the creator and how they connect with their community. That's kind of how we see things moving forward, giving people self-sovereignty and the power over their own destinies using this technology.
All right, cool. So I see so many people in here are very curious and want to ask their own questions. Is there something else that you want to mention or talk about before we move to some questions from the audience?
I'm okay. I love the questions. Levente, did you want to mention anything before we head into that?
We can head into questions because that's what probably people are curious about.
We can have a little bit time after also. If you remember something you want to mention, that's all right. All right, I'm going to unmute some people. I'm seeing Tokyo and Peter. Let's see who comes up first. Yeah, connecting, so it takes some time. Hi, Peter. Yes. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, Mary. Nice. Awesome AMA. I've been listening to what you've been saying so far, man. I really like what you're saying. I really like what you're doing for the community and for cryptocurrency as a whole. So I have a question for you. All right. And my question is this. Now, concerning the fact that we have to come and open a community, how do this community gain, like, let's say, for example, knowledge, through this medium to be able to prosper themselves in the crypto world? Do you understand the question? Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me? My kids just barged in on me.
Sure. I said, how do you plan, right, for a community to be able to gain knowledge through the medium of your project for them to probably profit in the crypto space? And also, how do we make sure that the community, that as a community owner now, how do I make sure through your medium that the community is safe from hackers?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here, and Levente, chime in anytime you want. So one of the main missions of Galaxis is to help educate people and to provide the tools for them to educate. And so a lot of this will be the initial education will be provided by Galaxis on how to use the tools, but then at that point it will be more up to the creator of the community on how they want to educate people specifically to their project, right? On how to keep things safe. This is more of a tech issue where Levente can answer, but I know part of the way that the platform is designed with this modular design is so that people will have to have the actual NFT to participate in the community, and that there may be also some fungible thresholds in there, either some non-fungible, meaning you have to hold a specific NFT to participate, or there could be a particular cryptocurrency threshold for transactions, let's say, that would prevent the spamming or people that aren't necessarily in the community for the right reasons for being able to hijack. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. So lastly, I want to know, concerning the NFT, right? What are how many kinds or how many special NFTs do you present in your project, and what are their major features?
Oh, I love this question. So this is where it gets fun. So as Levente mentioned, we've taken NFT collection creation from about 2 months initially back in 2021. It took the dev teams about 2 months to complete them, right? Now we're down under 2 hours, and I think even Levente mentioned he launched one collection in about 40 minutes using the platform. So that has allowed us to sell more than 186,000 NFTs and already generate over 32,000 ETH in secondary sales for these communities and for the creators and for the people in the communities. We've acquired over 52,000 unique NFT cardholders. So those are Ethereum or Matic Polygon addresses that have purchased NFTs and are participating in the ecosystem already. And yeah, we can't overstate enough how much the time factor improves this, because going from 2 months of development to less than 2 hours is absolutely huge. And hats off to Levente and Mickey and Dave and everyone on the development team for putting this together. It's been an amazing experience to see something go from such a long amount of time to be able to deploy so quickly.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the amazing answers. Mary, thank you for the opportunity again. I think I'll take you for dinner sometimes.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
Yeah, try that.
Also,
Right,
if
yeah,
you
go
allow
ahead.
me, just a short answer to the first question. Right now, based on already we already got some feedbacks, and basically, in order to help communities to thrive and how community members what they should do in what directions to go, we not only give the tool set, but every single tool set we have its own examples, description, videos, and also so you will know everything what those tools can do. Now, of course, the tools are not enough, but based on what we are suggesting and what other communities are doing, and you will see other communities doing that, and you will see that some of them thrive and some of them not. Based on that, you will also be able to decide for yourself whether you want to use that tool or not. And that combination will make you, I think, a successful or interesting community.
Very good. Thank you for that.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
All right, let's go Tokyo. Good evening, good morning.
Yeah, what up, bro? So my question is just really quick here. So what was your light bulb moment? Because your project is kind of very unique. What inspired you to really create something this unique?
Oh, I love this one. Go ahead, Levente. I think I'm going to talk too long, so you go first.
No, please do it.
So the light bulb moment for me was when I was working my, my 20-hour days over 6 days a week, and seeing this this Web3 scene and the NFT technology begin, and of course alongside of the pandemic and everything else, noticing the opportunity where you can now you have the power to determine your destiny using this decentralized technology and building for the future, right? To me, the light bulb moment was when the Ether Cards collection went off, and I saw the power of using this dynamic NFT technology to connect with people, right? The whole world was locked down and people were separated. The art galleries were closing. I had family members that lost their jobs. Pretty much everyone we know were affected, right? And now with this technology coming at just the right amount of time, it basically helps provide that infrastructure to reconnect the entire world to transcend this mess that we've been living in for years, right? Now we have the opportunity to reconnect, to build meaningful communities. And that's the part that really, when you realize the power of a meaningful community, and it doesn't matter where it is, we have in Galaxis, we have team members all over the planet, right? Which is one of the great features. If you're in beta, you'll have a developer that's awake at some point in time during the day, so your questions almost get answered immediately. Well, the power of bringing people together is one of the greatest aspects of humanity, right? When people are united towards a cause, then they can achieve just about anything. And so for me, that aha moment was when the original collection launched, and I saw people coming together to help support artists and people that were not able to earn incomes and to succeed with the conditions of the pandemic. That to me was like, okay, that's it. I'm done with my middle management. I'm on board. I'm going to help out. I'm going to make this happen, and I'm not looking back.
Very good. Are you happy with the answer, Tokyo?
Yeah, great response.
All right, great. Thank you for your question. I have unmuted Kakashi.
Hi, Mary.
And then after him, Grayson.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Kaka.
Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me up to speak. Actually, my question is that I want to ask what are the major upcoming events for this second quarter of the year? Please, could you mind if you can share it with us?
Levente, do you want to handle that?
I did not understand the part of it, and I think I'm having internet issues.
Yeah,
if you can repeat the question, please.
All right.
Let me help out. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I want to ask what are the major upcoming events for this second quarter of the year? Could you mind if you can share it with us, please?
So the major upcoming events for Galaxis and for the project.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest and most major upcoming event will be the public launch of the platform that should come around September. And before that, one of our major events is that when after sticker books go live for the platform, sticker books will go live for two of our collections. One is the GRD, and there is long awaited to have our sticker books ready. And the other one is the Tokaido cats that will again have sticker books and then forges. So yeah, July and August will be mainly around sticker books.
Wow, amazing. Please, I want to know what is the best way to follow these upcoming updates? Which social network are you most active? Because I want to be stay updated.
Oh, let me handle this one. Great question. So this is one of the amazing things about our project is our founders and developers are extremely hands-on across all the social media. But on any given day, our founder Andras Christoph spends an hour to more in our Discord server. So I highly recommend joining the Discord server and joining the conversation. He's in there all the time. You can ask as many questions as you want. He loves to chat. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, bring them in there. Anyone that's interested in testing the platform, open a ticket in Discord. We'll be happy to connect you. We love the interaction and the engagement, and we're here for you all. So thank you very much for that question. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the answer. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Akashi. All right, Grayson, you're up next. What is your question, Grayson?
Thank you, Mary. Am I audible?
Oh, yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
So, apart from having a strong project team, security, marketing, and VCs play key role in expediting the success of our project. So, my question is, what are the security measures implemented on Galaxy's platform? Do you have audit report already?
That's a great question. Levente, you want to talk about security measures? I know some things we can't, but whatever you want to share.
So most of our smart contracts, sorry, not most, all of our smart contracts are audited internally by us, and depending on the complexity of the external of the custom smart contracts, are also audited by our external partners. We have been working with multiple auditor companies from Ukraine, Malaysia, and Canada too. I hope this answers your question.
I have another question. So, where can we find your audit report?
Where can you find the what?
Audit report.
Audit report.
We have them in. We receive them in our emails, and I have these audit reports.
We don't publish.
But we did not
though.
publish them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Grayson.
Thank you.
Let's see who we have next. I've seen Bella Eddy. You were here from the start. Let's see if you can connect. Hi, Bella. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All
Can
right.
you hear me?
What is your question? Yes, we hear you. Go ahead.
My question is that what are the benefits for long-term investors? What are the benefits for long-term investors?
Yeah, so that's an amazing question. And one thing that we have to be very careful with, especially considering the current market environment, is we can't really specifically discuss prices or things of that nature. What we're our biggest benefit towards humanity, to people that use the technology, is the value that they gain from using the technology. So that would be connecting with creators or athletes or musicians and being able to return or to monetize their creativity. We're providing the infrastructure, right? So we can't necessarily determine how a community's value will increase or decrease. Some of them do, especially in the NFT space. You see the so-called blue chips, right? Their value, the NFTs, their community value, their marketing capital, all of that increases independently, right, of the technology. And we're no different than that. We would love for everyone to jump on board and just take a rocket ship to the moon, but that's not where we're building. We're building for long-term mass adoption, and the value that you get out of a Galaxis project is specific to that project, not to us, if that helps.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Bella. Yes, great questions, great answers, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who came up for questions. I see some of you still have questions, and please go to their, where was it? Discord is the place to be to get your questions answered.
Yes, please, Mary,
Seth?
that would be wonderful. Yes, the Discord links in our profile here. Please come on board. We have a great team in Discord all the time. And if you have any specific questions directly for the team, just open a ticket and we'll be more than happy to get you an answer on anything that we don't cover.
Great. I think I have one more question from the Twitter space. I forgot. And Sarika is asking, are Galaxis development services tailored to specific industries, or are they suitable for any type of projects?
Oh, that's a great one too. So really the sky's the limit with this. In the past, we've seen specifically, sports, music, actors, various celebrities use the technology. But anyone is able to use Galaxis, and we are in the process of making it so simple that literally anyone will be able to use it. We want people to have this technology and to be able to use it to support themselves and their communities.
Great, thank you so much.
I don't think it either. We should specify anyone for whom this platform would be good or not, because we even use it for museums. Set if you remember.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
Museums can use that too, and we are continuing to do that. So everything, and the sky is the limit.
Very good. Everyone can use it. Perfect. All right, guys. As you also mentioned once or twice, that we want to remind everyone in here, we do not give any financial advice at all. Do your own research. This is just educational content that we're giving out in this AMAs that we have here at Crypto Miners. So if you like the project, if you want to know more, go to their website, go to their Discord and ask your questions, and also follow this Galaxis, the main account that Seth's talking from. And yeah, if you want, you can also follow Levante, of course, which I just did, and follow Crypto Miners so you don't miss the next AMAs we're having. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I know that you have to go in 5 minutes, and I just wanted to ask, I want to give you the opportunity to have a last, wrap up, or some more opinions from you, or some things that you want to mention as a last thing. So go ahead, both of you.
Levante, I know you have to go first. Go ahead.
Don't know even what to say. I'm really happy that we were able and we had the opportunity to wrap up a bit our history, and it was really good memories when you went through everything set. And that's basically the story of us, is how motivated us on how to build a platform and what functionalities to build in. And hopefully those successes of those older projects will bring enough features and enough technical solutions into the platform that will help future communities to be formed and to thrive in long term. So yeah, thank you very, very much for your attention, everyone. And it was good to be here.
Well, it's going to be hard to follow that up, Mary, but I can't tell you how much we appreciate the opportunity to be here. As Levente mentioned, you have just an amazing community here. I love the questions. I was reading some of the comments before, and really appreciate the attention, the engagement. I love what you're doing with educating people on the space, and look forward to helping you out in any way we can. So again, thank you everyone that asked questions and participated. And yeah, I love your community here. There's a lot of really good people, and you're definitely one of the best hosts we've had in Twitter Spaces. So thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you're always welcome back, Seth and Levante. It has been a pleasure. And before you go, I also want to know if you like pineapple on your pizza or not.
Oh, I love that. You know, I used to make pizza. This could be a whole
Oh,
nother space. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
If it's a Hawaiian pizza, then absolutely. Yes, Black Forest ham and pineapple on that pizza.
We
Very
should discuss that in person.
Where are you
I
from,
love both
Levante?
pineapple and pizza. I'm from Transylvania. I love both pineapple and pizza, but I consume them separately.
Okay. There you go. It's so divided, this question, so it's always fun to bring it up, and the community like to know also, I think. If I forget to ask, they always tell me off. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you everyone in here for coming. It has been a great Friday AMA, and now I wish you all a great weekend. And yeah, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That's my financial advice. The only one I ever give. So have a good weekend and evening, Friday evening, and see you soon, I hope. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye. Have a nice weekend.